When you're discussing good and evil playthroughs of video games with somebody, have you ever heard them say, I want to do an evil playthrough, but I just feel too bad for the NPCs? That's something that I can personally relate to. I've been playing the Fallout games on my channel for a while now, and I've been generally a good person when I play them. I decided I wanted to throw that out in Fallout 3 and just be terrible, which, throughout these videos, I've definitely been pretty terrible. That continues today, as we complete the main quest. Aside from the event that plays out, as the title suggests in this video, I do a few more heinous things along the way. Looking back, it's been really fun, and it's not over yet because in the next video, I'll be continuing this trend into the DLCs. So if you want to keep up with that, make sure you subscribe, and let's get to the video. Alright viewer, listen up. We are already in the thick of it. We are in enemy territory, and we are not going to go down without a fight. See this little camera following me? That's the president. He wants me to go talk to him. Unfortunately, the government's having a bit of an internal disagreement.
Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that holding cell. You're not going anywhere. There's a full complement of guards in the next room. As soon as I get them, you're going back to your cell. In a body bag if necessary.
Get out of my way.
You will stand down and return to your cell at once. That's an order.
10 Caps says I can kill you before the guards get here.
That's it. Guards!
Bring it on.
I've invited our guests one-on-one to my office. Please do not first. Thank you.
Stand down, losers. Level up. Alright, we've been working on energy weapons, so I can have even more weapons to utilize. 83 is pretty good. Contract Killer. Once you have the Contract Killer perk, any good character you kill will have an ear on their corpse. This ear can then be sold to a certain person whose identity is disclosed when you take the perk, for caps and negative karma. Click. Oh, so it's back on, huh? Alright. I need some light. I want to see the whites of their eyes when I kill them. I see no whites. I only see yellows. Well, it doesn't matter, alright? Look, it doesn't matter. Oh, that was a disaster. I shot right past that guy. You don't want to do this. Apparently, he very much did want to do it. We're gonna rock the laser gun. I know I'm only at like 80 something, but that is high enough. Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, I have to shoot it. Like I thought it was automatic. Silly me. Whoa! Alright, getting used to it. See, one thing I always loved is how they just turned to dust. I'm like, yeah. That's awesome. President? Surely you're not a computer. I mean, I already know the answer to that.
Ah, face to face at last. It's high time we met. I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities.
What do you want with me?
What any good politician wants. Your continued trust and support. In your case, however, I have more specific things to ask of you, if you'll hear me out.
I'm listening.
Our nation's capital is at a crossroads. The path that you and I choose here today will affect us all. I need you to act on my behalf to ensure that our country's future is secured.
What country? Look around. Everything is destroyed.
That's a bit of a bleak outlook, don't you think? United States has fallen on hard times, yes, but it can be healed. You have that power to heal within you, if you allow yourself to act. What I ask of you needs explanation, so you understand why it must be done. Perhaps that will stir you to act.
Hurry up and get to the point.
Yes, indeed. The point is that we are hampered at every turn by a world gone wrong. So-called super mutants, ghouls, horrific creatures. The mutations outside these walls must be cleansed before we can prosper. Mutation must be eradicated. I believe your father's work can do that more quickly and efficiently than ever possible before.
My father's work? How is that relevant?
The purifier your father helped create has the ability to provide clean water to the whole of this capital wasteland. With a simple modification, it can be used to distribute agents that destroy mutated creatures upon ingestion. In time, we could eliminate all mutations in the wasteland at the same time the good people of the world regain their health. I need you to make the modification necessary for this to succeed.
That doesn't sound like something I'd know how to do.
What I require of you is really very simple. There is a vial in front of you filled with a modified FEV virus. It needs to be inserted into the control console for the purifier. Once that is done, and the activation code is entered, the purifier will be activated and the process will be automated. It's not too much to ask of you, is it?
I can do that for you, Mr. President.
Excellent. I am pleased to know that I can count on you. There isn't much time. I suggest you travel there immediately. Once you've taken the vial, you're free to go. I'll do what I can to help speed your exit.
One last thing. You can't be president. You're an abortion of science. You need to die.
Really? Do go on.
You aren't programmed for self-awareness. You said so yourself.
This is quite true. The process was certainly unintended, but shouldn't we all be thankful that I'm here now?
But how do you know that what you're doing is right?
Because unlike humans, I am infallible.
And how do you know you're infallible?
Because I've been programmed to be, of course.
That's circular logic. You know because you know? It makes no sense.
Processing. Internal logic error detected.
I think you're delusional. I think the world would be better off without you.
Resetting primary memory circuits. Please stand by. Perhaps there is a problem. I am unsure how to proceed.
Shut yourself down. Shut down this whole place.
Processing directive. New directive accepted. Self-destruct sequence initialized. Civilian is advised to remove hazardous FEV material and exit at once.
I will absolutely be taking that. Thank you, Mr. President. Well, time for an explosion. I could have let him live, but explosions are more fun. Oh, they're already dead. Let's go. Let me out. It's about to get ugly. Well, look who it is. The guy I tried to kill in the last video.
My friend! I see I found you at last! I knew you had survived, and I had hoped to assist in your rescue, to repay my debt to you.
What makes you think I wanted a monster like you following me?
You were my rescuer, and my only connection to this world, so I felt compelled to see you safe. But if this is what you think of me, perhaps I should not have bothered. But I know no one else in this world.
I was in that situation once myself. Deal with it.
It seems I didn't know you as well as I had thought. My mistake. I read about a museum of history in the South. Perhaps I can learn more about the world there without facing such enmity. I will take my leave of you. Goodbye, my rescuer.
Yeah, hit the road. Pretty awesome explosions, you gotta admit. I must report to Elder Lions at the Citadel. But first, I have one more person to enslave.
Hey, who are you?
I mean you no harm. I'm a simple traveler.
Right. What do you want?
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking I'd start a few fires and kill some people.
A funny guy, huh? Well, fine, you may as well come on in. Don't think you're any safer in here, though. Super mutants won't leave us alone, carried off some of our friends during the last attack. Just don't cause any trouble, okay?
I exclusively cause trouble, friend. Shouldn't have let me in. That was a big mistake. Now where's the guy I'm looking for? Wait, is he actually in the town? What the heck? So why is it telling me to go over here if that's Big Town? Well, let's see about this and then maybe I'll kill me a town. Very hard lock. Dang, if only I didn't have 100 lockpicking skill. And it's still hard to do. That's the messed up part. Force lock is only 10% for very hard when you have 100% lockpick. Silly. Although you're just lazy if you're just not just lockpicking. Alright. Are you kidding me? The hell was that? Oh. Oh, he's an overlord. Eh, screw it. You're mine. Oh, he is extremely powerful. Let's just blast him till he's dead. I did not anticipate this. He's not taking damage. I see his buddy there. This is ridiculous. He's dead. Alright, the rest of them shouldn't be so bad. Not near as bad. Ridiculous. That guy was tanky. What the hell? An overlord is insane. Oh, hey, Red. Got any friends? I need to make sure I deal with them first. Looks like it's just her. I was picturing like a weathered old man, I'm not gonna lie. Something about the name Red. But now I get it. After seeing you, I understand the name.
Why is everything all blurred? I don't feel so good.
This is too easy. Here, put on this collar.
Okay, hey, this thing feels weird. Can I take it off now?
You're a slave now. Nothing personal. Get to Paradise Falls if you want to live.
Nothing personal? But I'm a person. I'm going. Don't hurt me.
Alright, now, for the fun part. Nobody seems to care.
Those assholes in Lamplight said that this place was great.
Sorry, Dusty. Who's next? Anyone else? Okay, good. What? Everyone in Big Town is dead. Quest failed successfully. Shorty has died. Red has died. Wait, what? What happened to Red? I guess as far as the game's concerned, she's dead. But I definitely gave her a collar. Hey, boys. Been doing a lot of good while I've been out. It's good to see you guys. Well, look what we have here.
All I'm saying is, the longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the Citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the GEC, the purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back. We had feared both you and the GEC were lost. Were you successful?
Well, sort of. I found the GEC.
Excellent. With that, we hold the key to keeping the Enclave from controlling the purifier.
Well, it's not quite that simple.
What do you mean? Explain yourself.
The Enclave took the GEC. They're installing it now.
Then we must go at once. If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize. Any help you can give might save lives.
Raven Rock is destroyed.
Is it now? That's an unexpected but welcome surprise. Hopefully it'll reduce their ability to defend themselves. With that in mind, we need to revise our strategy.
If the Enclave has the GEC, there's nothing stopping them from starting the purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't know. I think we can scrape by, and I suppose if we can't, it won't matter in the long run anyway.
Then it's decided. Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support. Take our friend here and secure that purifier.
Yes, sir. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that my father and I have been talking. The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary member of Lion's Pride. So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor. You want the full suit or the recon armor?
I don't need your armor. I've gotten this far without it.
Okay, it's your call. I'm just trying to protect you. If you think you can handle this, we need to get moving.
Of course I can.
Now that's what I like to hear, soldier. You all packed? We're not coming back here anytime soon.
I'm all ready.
Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride backing you up, not to mention this giant tin can. Just stay safe until we reach the purifier. You're no good to us if you're dead. And don't let that thing step on you.
It's time for some war. All right. That's awesome. Save some for me, Liberty.
Residence barrier. Probability of mission hindrance 0%. Significant obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic resonance barrier.
It's just me and you.
Established stratagem inadequate. Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
Shrapnel's unconscious? Oh, Shrapnel would not be happy if he saw me, right? He is pissed at me because of flak. All right, time for me to get in there. They can kill all the riffraff. It's up to me. Finally, some action of my own. Oh, I'm almost dead.
Concentrate your fire.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about me. I got this under control. I'm coming to execute you.
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this.
I'm gonna enjoy killing you.
You're in over your head, I'm afraid. But this is the path you choose for yourself. Tell your father I said hello.
You do it yourself, pal. Excellent.
Well, that takes care of that. By now, the Pride should be mopping up whatever opposition is left outside. Let's get this room secured. Dr. Lee, it's Sarah Lyons. I'm in the control room. We're both here. What's going on?
Please, I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws?
I'll do it. I'll start the purifier.
You're going to have to be quick about it. If the radiation is bad enough, you won't have much time. I won't forget what you've done here. No one will. Thank you.
Yeah, you certainly won't forget.
The purifier needs to...
This panel allows for the input of additional filtration chemicals. Do you wish to add any chemicals to the system? Insert the modified FEV virus. I gained karma? I'm confused. Is it because I did it myself? But will I die? Because if I die, I'm reloading.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, and the lone wanderer ultimately surrendered to the vices that had claimed so many others. Selfishness, greed, cruelty. These were the values that guided a lost soul through countless trials and triumphs. But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind. Sadly, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer agreed. Humanity would be preserved, but only in its purest form. The waters of life flowed at last, but the virus contained within soon eradicated all those deemed unworthy of salvation. The capital wasteland, despite its progress, became a graveyard. So ends the story of the lone wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
Two weeks later.
You mean comatose? After all this, to be left in a state like that? Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine. You're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered.
What happened? How did I get here?
Please, relax. Everything is fine. You were brought back to the Citadel after some sort of energy spike in the purifier. You and Sarah were both knocked unconscious. Quite a bit has happened since then.
How long was I out?
Just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care of you.
So what happens now?
Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us.
No thanks. I've had enough.
That's a shame. We could use your assistance. And since you have done so much to aid our cause and proven yourself more than capable, you have been named a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you change your mind, Scribe Rothschild can brief you on what's been going on these last few weeks.
And trust me, we will come back to Rothschild and do more of this quest.
Detected.
And that's where we're ending for today. In the next video, we're going to be taking on Mothership Zeta. Sort of a, I don't know about controversial DLC, but I know that there are people who don't really like it. Trust me, I'll make it fun. So I hope to see you there. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe. If you want to help push this out to others, be sure to like it. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.